Demonstrations continue in Hong Kong. The Chief Executive Leung is again calling on demonstrators to stop their protest. He says Hong Kong must stick to the policy of one country and two systems. CCTV's In Hong joins us from Beijing with the latest.
Yes, Mike. Hong Kong Chief Executive Leung made the remarks when speaking at the National Day reception. He said Beijing has confirmed one person, one vote will take effect for the election of Chief Executive in 2017.
It's understandable that different people may have different ideas about a desirable reform package, but it's definitely better to have universal suffrage than not. It's definitely better to have the chief executive elected by 5 million eligible voters than by 1,200 people.
So enormous crowds of protesters have paralyzed the central financial district, and the rallies are spreading further. And organizers threaten to occupy central government buildings, so if their demands aren't met by Thursday. They want more freedom selecting candidates, and right now their options are limited to an approved pool of candidates. Economists say that the protests thus far will cost Hong Kong more than $5 billion, and Beijing has called the protests illegal. Mike?
What's the general reaction there on the Chinese mainland, would you say?
Yes, Mike, a lot of chat room and instant messaging bars has accused the people of Hong Kong of demanding voting rights they never had when the island was a British colony. In the comment section of the Hong Kong news stories posted on Tencent, one of the most popular social media sites here, and one person writes, well, quote, "They are spoiled." The person then asks, did the people of Hong Kong have such benefits under the British government? Well, the protests are provoking patriotic feelings too. Hong Kong is China's Hong Kong, and writes another QQ users. Still another writer says that Hong Kong's future lies with the mainland. And everyone knows this, the author writes, whether or not they would like to admit it. So when China negotiated the end of British rule, Beijing promised Hong Kong's one country, two systems, and Beijing kept that promise. And what many mainland students have been complaining about is one country, two standards. They're accusing the demonstrators of applying a double standard unfairly to the government. You might say this is a case of a one country and two very different opinions. Back to you, Mike.